Well, as Noelle mentioned earlier this morning, there were a few flurries on her car, but we have some still off the Lake Erie shore here, not really impacting too much of our area. Bigger story has been the extremely cold temperatures during the overnight hours, and you can tell which areas did not have any cloud cover because that really allowed for those temperatures to fall on down. Now, these are air temperatures, -12 in Zanesville, -9 down in Chillicothe, but for us up into Toledo, we're a little bit closer towards 11 degrees. Now look at this. This is the cold weather alerts that we've got extending all the way from Toledo all the way down to Miami. And we've got a kind of a unique situation here. We've got a high pressure off to our west and low pressure sitting over Georgia. And that is really allowing some of that much colder air to usher in. And this low pressure is going to actually track up the East Coast. And that's going to bring a pretty impactful storm to the Carolinas, bringing several inches of snow. But for us, we're going to be dealing with quieter conditions. That's pretty typical when we've got a low pressure moving off the East Coast. So here's temperatures for this morning. As we go throughout the day, we're going to only warm up into about the upper teens at best. We're still holding on to those bitterly cold wind chills, and we're going to see those temperatures drop back off then as we head into tomorrow morning, right around the low single digits. Some areas pretty close to near zero. And I think this might be warming things up a little too much. If we can get to the 20s, I'll take it, but I think the upper teens is a little more likely. The winds won't be too bad for tomorrow, and we'll start to see actually a little bit of improvement as we head into the next week. So clouds for today, we're going to hold on to those for pretty much the rest of the day. Tomorrow, a little bit different. We're going to see some of those clouds start to move on out, and we'll have some clearing and actually the return of some sunshine, trying to make things feel a little warmer, but we're still going to be quite chilly for many as you are heading out the door. Here's those wind chills for today. We're going to be into about the single digits at best, and then heading into Sunday morning, we're going to drop sub-zero for a little bit, so it's still going to continue to be quite chilly for us. Overall temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days, that does take us into the start of February. We've got below average temperatures well off to our east. It's going to include the New England states, a little bit warmer further off to the west. Here's that extended forecast. Again, we don't have any weather impact alert days. We have dropped those off, but it's still going to stay quite chilly for us as we head throughout the weekend. Monday, actually, the chance for a few flurries to move into the area could bring some very light accumulations. Then by the middle of the week, we're getting a little bit closer into the middle and upper 20s, return of some sunshine, and we are keeping our eye on another weather system that looks to move in by next weekend around Friday that does have the chance to bring some additional snowfall accumulations. At this point, though, too early to tell for exact timing and impacts. That's a look at your extended forecast.